And what's going on, Reading My Lips people? We are back. So today I wanted to talk to you about something interesting that I've been noticing, and I kind of spoke on it before. Well, The Hill Rising, they're not so happy with Yang's ads. They say he's pivoting, and that he doesn't represent the essence that is Andrew Yang. Now, I've heard the same thing from some of the Yang gang, but I think there's a deeper meaning to these ads. First, let's take a look as to what The Hill Rising had to say, and then we'll come back.
Times had an interesting look, and actually I think Politico did before them, into Andrew Yang's campaign. Now, he's got real money, right? He's come up in the polls a little bit. He's making the debate stages. And so there's a sense of professionalizing the operation. They brought in a very traditional, well-known Democratic ad firm. They've changed some of the staff, brought in some, seasoned campaign hands. And we talked about this a little bit last week. It showed up in their latest ad buy that they put out. It really was a very standard, traditional sort of ad. It could have been Pete Buttigieg or Amy Klobuchar's ad, except for he doesn't even say it, they just put on the screen universal basic income, right? The words freedom dividend never come out of his mouth in the ad. Estuardo, I wonder what you make of this kind of pivot.
Well, as long as they don't put a tie on him, I think
that's what somebody else exactly what our panel last week said.
Yeah. Right. I mean, that's his look. But I think that is a very clear danger for him. I mean, the excitement and energy around him is based on him, pushing back against what DC expects. Presidential candidates to do. So far, he's been able to tiptoe into that professional campaign world, and outside of the commercial, the campaign looking more polished, I don't think it's gone too far out yet. But he's going to be challenged in the weeks ahead.
Here's what I have to say, and this is I've known Andrew for a long time. I've followed this campaign very closely. I read his book, all that stuff. I also think that automation is a big problem. And I honestly found it a little bit heartbreaking that he would finally have the money to go up with this big ad buy and make the case to people who aren't watching the debates, who aren't following the ins and outs. And when he has that moment that he's worked so hard for, that he doesn't actually go and make the case for what this core argument of his campaign was about. I found that a little sad, honestly.
Yeah, it's underwhelming, like you said, but it's going to be really hard for Andrew Yang to pivot away from free money. I mean, this is the core of his campaign. It's not going anywhere. I think that is going to remain. But yeah, Andrew Yang is hands down probably the worst retail politician on stage, and that's what he does so well, because when voters see him, they don't think that he's trying to sell them anything. They just think this guy is talking about the problems that I'm facing.
It actually turns into an asset.
That's what it's a huge asset. And you're
so
right.
There's that authenticity, but it's hard to get that authenticity in a 30-second ad buy.
Well, but this was so consulted.
See, that was my issue. Is it was like a Medicare for all, a picture with President Obama. It was like Andrew Yang, and I was like, what is this? I mean, this is not Yang was in the news, doing this stuff all the time. He was doing a lot of interviews. He was the type of guy who you could ask him whatever the hell you wanted, and he would answer, and he would actually tell you what he thought. Do you know how rare that is in politics? You know how many of these guys that we interview?
So, the question at hand is this. Is Andrew Yang pivoting? Is Andrew Yang not being the Yang we all know and love? Not being the crowd surfing, the skateboard riding, the math talking rock star that is Andrew Yang? Well, I mean, he is, but he's got to appeal to everybody. You see, it's like it went right over their heads. And don't get me wrong, I love The Hill Rising. I love me some Hill Rising. Crystal and Cigar are a breath of fresh air. However, they're not getting it. They're not getting it. You see, even on the ads that Yang has dropped within the Yang gang, they appeal to different people. He had the 30-second ad. He had the ad with Evelyn Yang. And then he had the ad I call the $1 million ad. And some people in Yang Gang liked them, some people didn't. And then I showed everybody the James Treagle ad, which is an incredible ad that a fan made up. And a lot of people loved it. But I went on a podcast with Tom, Nerds for Yang, and the ever-famous Kagi. And me and Tom loved the James Kegel ad. She wasn't feeling it so much. Does she not have good taste? No, that's not what it is. Is that everybody has different tastes. So the Yang that we see, that crowd surfing, skateboard riding Yang, may not appeal to that mom sitting in a rocking chair in Utah. As a matter of fact, I have anecdotal evidence to this. I was talking to a coworker of mine, and he loved all of Yang's policies. He just said, I think he needs to grow up. Grow up? Seriously? Ain't nobody growing up. We watching Disney Plus out this bitch. Ain't nobody growing up. After this is over, I'm about to watch some X-Men and Gargoyles, so you can grow up. But I think what he meant was he wanted somebody that seems more serious of a politician. He didn't like that Yang that us in the Yang gang already like. He wanted somebody booty judge-esque. So now you've got a conundrum. You've got somebody that likes Yang's policies, but he doesn't necessarily like his demeanor. He feels he's more towards the young crowd. That $1 million ad is for those people. So I have no problem with Yang doing a professional-esque kind of ad. And I get it. It's not the Yang you're used to seeing. It's not the rock star Yang. And I get it. He's shaking hands with Obama, and as they called it, it's real Pete booty judge-ish. Booty judge-ish? Booty judge? You get what I mean. But he needs ads like that because it appeals to different voters. And isn't that the point? To get everyone? He doesn't need to appeal to us anymore. He's already got us. We're already in the Yang gang. In the Yang gang. Getting it tattooed tomorrow. No, I'm not getting it tattooed tomorrow. But this way, he can reach everybody. So look at it like this. He's had 4 ads. The Evelyn Yang, the 30-second ad, the $1 million ad, and I'm including James Trigo ad in that because that shit is fire. So he's had 4 different ads, let's say. And out of those 4 ads, it literally appealed to different subsets of people. But in the end, they all dig Andrew Yang. And that's the point of it all. I mean, he could remain exactly the same and not change anything at all and still resonate with his base. But then you're leaving out a whole bunch of people that might not necessarily connect with Yang that way. So I view this whole ad thing he's doing as strategic. And as long as he doesn't lose the essence of who he is, as long as he doesn't throw on a damn tie, I'm good. I can deal with this. I can handle this. But the Hill Rising Crystal cigar, you gotta know this is strategy and it works and it makes sense. And you gotta believe that if the Yang gang for any second felt that Yang was being inauthentic or that he wasn't being true to himself, we'd call him out in droves. We don't play that shit. So I just felt I should speak on it. When I watched this segment, I was like, wow, it went right over their head. Like, they're all disappointed that he's not being the Yang that, he used to be, but he still is. He still is. He's playing, as I said before, chess, not checkers. And the person that I'm talking about from work saw the $1 million ad and he liked it. So when I first spoke to him about Yang, he liked his policies, he needs to grow up. He's seen the $1 million ad, he liked it. That means he did something right. So I don't know, Yang gang, what are your thoughts? Do you think Yang should continue to try to reach out and hit as many different people as possible? Or should he just be the crowd surfing, math talking, skateboard riding, rock star that we all came to love, and screw all those other people who may not connect with that? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, I'm not going to let you guys forget, I am doing a $50,000 fundraiser for Andrew Yang. It's me, Nerds for Yang, and 10 other channels that are trying to raise $50,000 for Andrew Yang. And we want to do this by the end of November. So, Yang has an ActBlue link below in the description. Feel free to donate. He needs us. Shit, we need him. On another note, Not to get too off topic, but who else is gonna watch Disney Plus? That shit is fire. That shit is fire. I was watching a little bit of Gargoyles, some Darkwing Duck yesterday. I feel like I'm a kid again. It's amazing. But there's people canceling their Netflix and Hulu subscriptions. I'm not canceling Netflix or Hulu. I'm keeping both those. They're going too off. They're too far. They're going too far. Disney already got them. The fucking Disney zombies already. But yeah, I'm not canceling all that. But I will be watching Disney Plus. I think it's pretty fire, pretty dope. So also let me know in the comment section below if you guys are gonna be watching Disney Plus, and if so, what cartoons or what shows you're gonna be watching. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. So that's all I have for you today. I just felt the need to talk about it. Stay strong, people. I know not everybody's gonna like every ad he drops, but he needs to appeal to everybody. He's already got us. He's already got the Yang Gang. So stay strong. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you don't, let me know in the comment section why. I'm always down to talk about it. Also, I have a PayPal and a Venmo link in the description below. Feel free to donate to Read My Lips to help my channel grow. Every little bit helps. Please, sir, donate. YouTube has been demonetizing me like crazy. That was horrible. Man, that was bad. Or was that good? I'm saying it was good. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.
My girl is in the club, yeah, we're feeling down the beat, yeah, the music on repeat, baby. I don't care, no one like you don't need me. I know that you can feel me. We're dancing with my bling.